Good morning. It is about 10:07, so, you know, a couple of minutes late. But, we are gonna get Sequence 8 done. Sequence 8 is relatively short. Um, but as usual, I'm gonna start with not plot. So, for right now, we're gonna just do chests and things because I don't recall ending up top here, but I sure did. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Good lord, when did I do this? When did I do this? So I've got the social club. Why are there so many underground entrances over here? What is going on? I bet that's why I ended up over here, because I was like, Paris stories, let's finish this stuff, but... Actually, that reminds me. I've got a whole bunch of murder mysteries that I haven't done. Companion mission, 100%. Cool. Le Café... Right. What is Foxy Renard? Time to stop once and for all Renard's activities. Why do I think that that particular line was written by someone whose first language is not English? That's one of those, like, the order of this makes sense, not in English. Cancer, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I have so many Nostradamus enigmas to do. Murder mysteries, I also have a whole shit ton of left. So some of these I haven't found most of these, I don't think. So that's the problem with those. Paris stories. I have to... Oh god, I have to go talk to Mademoiselle Lenormand. She's so annoying. I hate her voice so much. Ugh. Sewer rat. Jean-Baptiste Rotondo has escaped prison. Oh, that one's underground. Fun. Scene Stealer's right here. That one, I have to go talk to Le Marquis de Sade, so I'll do that one today, probably, because that one's at least enjoyable. Social club missions. So I have, it looks like 2 more social clubs to find and purchase. And then, I don't know what that first thing is. What is... Anyway. See, look. All of the viewpoints. I have done the thing. Renovations, 83%. What did I miss? Oh. It even tells me where the social clubs are. That's awesome. Okay, so I think my first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to find the social clubs in the Latin Quarter and in Invalides and go from there. No, but I'm way up in my... I lied, I'm gonna go do this thing first. I'm gonna talk to famous actress over here, I guess. That is not as far away as I was expecting, actually. Cool. Let's go! Alright. Then run along here. Come on. Up. Arno, please. Thank you. And then you can climb the window. Keep going. Keep going. I am extremely excited, on a completely unrelated to video games kind of note. I am super... No. Arno, no. Unrelated to video games. The golden eagles that we had in my town are apparently back, or never left, but I didn't see them for a while, and then I saw one of them, and I'm really excited about it. I love golden eagles, they're so cool.
Arno, are you in the mood to go to a party? Mademoiselle Montansier oversees several actresses who have intimate liaison with important people. Any secrets their lovers tell them are sent to Montansier. Those
I mean, he's not dumb.
could help move the revolution in a more fruitful direction. Mademoiselle is hosting a party at her home just north of the temple. It would be the perfect opportunity to steal them.
Okay. Oh wait, I can tackle a guy on my way by. Maybe, maybe. Nope. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. This might be interesting. By which I mean, this is going to be rough.
Wine for everyone. I'm going to perform a speech later on, perhaps from Fedra. Let's all get a little drunk first, though, shall we?
Why though?
The sword cuts my life.
You don't have to drink to have fun. I promise.
Though I be
It's okay. So I've gotten that crest already. Wait. It said I've gotten the crest, but it's still on my map. Is there another one? No, that was... Alright, that was weird.
Are you an actress as well?
I'm sorry. What position do you
Okay,
hold?
so...
Oh,
That
I've
one's walking
just
away.
sat on the Committee of Public Safety.
Why,
God, I
yes,
have to find this teeny tiny little
perhaps
item
I could arrange for a private-
and not get murdered for picking locks and things, for example.
Bravo! Well done. So touching.
I'm gonna just chill here for a minute, okay?
Shall we say, certain genius.
Okay, it tells me I found the oh,
Death
wait.
scene was so touching.
It's upstairs. Oh god, okay. There's stairs right here. Oh man, I need to not get seen by the guard that's literally right the fuck behind the door. What a pain. Okay, it's fine. Let's stairs. Let's go. Walk normally. Entered a restricted area. I'm really quite sure that I was in the restricted area the whole time. I'm just gonna have to murder all these guys, pretty much. I don't think there's any way that I can sneak by them. So that's, that's a thing. He's sleeping, though. Ugh, excuse me, sorry. Allergy meds that I did not take. Wait, can I just pick this lock? Is that gonna work? Yes! Ugh! Nope. Wow, that was really bad. There we go. I'm not actually very good at the lockpick nonsense. In fact, I'm really, really bad at it, for the most part. Yeah, I was gonna say, that guy just saw me kill his bro, so this is gonna not go so well. Hang on.
Did he make a sharp turn somewhere?
Good morning, MH.
Fast little son.
Pardon me while I, hide from some dudes who are apparently not smart enough to realize that I literally just ducked behind the frickin' curtain. Well, alright. And then they saw me kill one of their dudes again. Oh, here we go. There's 3 of them. Oh, God. Alright. I know, Unity combat is, interesting. It would help if I remembered that I had a gun sometimes. Ouch. You too, asshole. Okay. Hi, alien. Yeah, I pretty much just started. Smoke grenade, then stabby stab. Yeah, I run out of the smoke grenades so fast. I usually, unfortunately, first of all, they only last for so long, but then I always end up, like, pressing the button twice, like an idiot. But either way. Wait, is there a chest up here too? Can I deal with that? That's down the floor. I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh look, another thing. What is this? Letter of marque. Dearest Mademoiselle, I must say the Count d'Arpin has unusual predilections, but he is... Oh, Count. Duh. Count d'Arpin has unusual predilections, but he is very rich, and I'm grateful you introduced us. I have not yet succeeded in gathering the specific information you seek, but next week his wife will be away in the country, and we plan several intimate evenings. I also would like to talk to you about a part for me in the upcoming production of Les Épaules Mécontentes. I believe I would perform charmingly as the ingénieur. Bisous, Jacqueline. Okay. So, that was apparently one of the secrets that made its way to the guy. So that's why we just stole a diary, because all of the secrets are supposed to be in the diary, but I want to read these because... Yes, kisses, bisous. Dear Diary, everything is going well. The new play is set to open and everyone who is anybody has promised to attend. Of course, several of my former lovers will be there, and that is sometimes awkward, but c'est la vie. The agents of the Black Office are most pleased with the information I have gathered. I have become an intriguer. Intriguer? That's not a word. It's as profitable as a hit show. Gee, the Black Office, huh? Speak to Beaumarchais, so I'm guessing that was the guy that gave me the, sure, the mission in the first place. I have to go back downstairs through all these guys, don't I? Oof. Can I just vault the railing? I fucking can. Beautiful. Now, can I get down without alarming any guards?
What's wrong with walking?
Almost. What's wrong with walking? I heard that. A great deal. Because it means that I can't. There we go. Alright. Nothing to see here. Okay. I have to go find, Beaumarchais. There we go. There's a thing. A path. Excuse me, pardon me. Ba-doop, ba-doo. Name the medicine that tastes the worst. I don't know, cause...
Ah, the diary of Mademoiselle Montansier. It will prove excellent entertainment, I'm certain.
Hooray! Did the thing. Mademoiselle Montansier. Hey, I was reading that. Or I was gonna read that. Encyclopedia. No, I guess she's in Paris Stories. That makes sense. Mademoiselle Montansier. Born in Bayonne, this actress and theater director never failed to come out on top. That's what she said. Sorry, I've never quite got the hang of that. After starting out in an acting troupe, is any of this actually a thing? Oh, okay, so she was supposed to be spying, and then, according to history, she wasn't actually. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, next. I want to find those social clubs. One of them was in Invalides, and one of them was in... I think they're probably both down south here. So here's one of them. And then there was one in the Latin Quarter somewhere. There it is. Right there. Okay. Let's start with that one. Good morning, guys. Hello, Love Disney. Hello, Blue Moon. Alright. Let's see. I should probably go collect my income from the cafe. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna ignore this for right now. We'll get to that soon. Yes, MH. That is... I hadn't made that connection, but I think that is where that word comes from, propagate and propaganda. You're, like, spreading it. Okay. Give me that money. Because I would like to be able to upgrade my outfit eventually. That would be nice. Okay. We'll get to plot shortly. First thing I want to do is figure out this social club. So let's do some social club missions. Oof. There we go. Knights of the Crusades were on a journey to Jerusalem to propagate Christianity. Yep. That is a correct sentence on several levels. Because that's it. That's the Crusades. Boop, 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 boop. Parkour. Tried to translate the sentence to English in history, but failed. I don't know. I mean, it looks like you at least understood it, even if your translation wasn't perfect. So, I I can certainly say there have been times in language classes where I'm like, I got the gist of that, but I don't know how to say it in French, or whatever. And then there's the times where you're like, I know exactly what this means, but my vocabulary is insufficient to actually translate it. It's rough. It's rough. La guillotine permanente. So that's just the... Oh, that's the songs, that's why. Alright. So, one of the things that I did not notice is that when you renovate these buildings, a couple of the windows open up. They were like boarded up before, and now they're open. Audience. Oh, your second A should be an E, so it's A-U-D-I-E-N-C. Assassinate! I can't see the thing. There we go. Come on. Why are they all in the same place? There we go. Les Enragés were a loose amalgam of extremist radicals. They were led by Jacques Roux, who famously incited food riots, assassinate one of Jacques Roux's lieutenants, preaching to a crowd of sans-culottes in the courtyard of Hôtel de Cluny. That sounds like a... That's a thing. Why is... We're bouncing around on either side of the revolution again, and this is kind of throwing me off. But okay. Oof. Alright, we got a ways to go. This one, these streets aren't super crowded, so these ones I can just run. Don't piss off the guys. Come on, man, I'm walking here. You don't always have to, like, decide that I'm evil just because I'm walking. God. It at least makes a little more sense if I'm running somewhere. Alright, Kilro's lieutenant I have to get first. Okay. Let's read about the hotel. Blah blah, medieval architecture. Ooh, interesting. Vestiges of a Roman thermal bath still abut the hotel. I do look super suspicious in the dark coat and hood, but like, come on, man. Did the king do anything right during the revolution? The thing about the revolution is that it was against the king. So, if you look at the revolution as a good thing, which broadly I do, no. No, he did not. Alright, they're gonna try to murder... Yeah, okay, fine. Fuck you. You can't see me, but they can. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Fuck you. Fuck you a lot. I did it again. God damn it. There we go. Did it. Time to leave. I'm out. I am out. Let's go. I could have done that much faster. Could have run up the thing like a smart person, but I didn't.
Unbelievable.
Haha!
Insufferable.
Sorbonne liberated. Alright, well, I'm right here. I might as well figure out what this Condorcet method is. Let's,
Unbelievable. Insufferable.
What's your problem, dude? Help Nicolas de Condorcet retrieve his papers from his academic rivals who have taken advantage of the warrant issued for his arrest. I vaguely remember this one.
First, they twist my ideas for the Constitution. Now they want to arrest me.
How may I help, Citizen Condorcet?
I must leave Paris immediately, but you can retrieve my research on the history of political progress. My opponent seized it as soon as the warrant for my arrest went out.
I'll be back before you know it.
I'll be back before you know it. Don't bullshit it, Marno. All we're doing is retrieving papers. Sounds simple. It ain't. I definitely thought that was a passage, not a, like, closed door. But that's fine. Watch Merlin bi-weekly during English lessons. The nice thing about that is that that is entirely fiction. Like, it's just that was a, based on a classic legend. So it kind of ended up just... It's been done many times. Oh, I gotta get by the guard. Okay, I'm gonna do this the simple way then. Fuck your alarm bell.
Too slow.
Ouch.
Die, mongrel!
I probably have to leave this guy alive. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, that worked. Hooray! No. Fine. If you want to stand still, because I literally can't start a fight with you, dude. Cool. Paper retrieved. Mission item acquired. A note. Not gonna tell me what it said, though. English dub, English sub, native is Turkish. So, as a point of reference, you mean the BBC show Merlin, originally in English? Or do you mean another show that is also called Merlin? Because that occurred to me after I started talking about that being a frequently redone story. Because, like I said, it's been done a lot. Let me... Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me sabotage the alarm bell. It won't. Published on Netflix. Originally, or just it's available on Netflix? Ouch! Oh, God. Because I'm actually not super familiar with... It's BBC. Okay, yeah. So, that one, God, that was such a huge part of pop culture for a while. I never actually bothered to watch most of it. But, my father was super into that show. Loot all the bodies. But part of the reason I asked that, I was just gonna point out, the word dub is actually, meant to be used for, like, if something was not originally in the language that you're watching it in. So, like, if something was originally in English and then it would be dubbed into Turkish, for example. You know. Oh my god, it's upstairs. God damn it. I'm doing this the hard way, guys. Which, I mean, story of my life, really, but... That guy downstairs was a guard. That's great. It was easier. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, no, so that's... So it wasn't originally in English? Is that what you're saying? Because then it's not... It's definitely not the show that I'm thinking of. Ouch. It's in English, right, but was it originally in English? That's what I'm asking. Is it animated? Is it... Because if it was just English actors speaking English, then it's not voiceover or dub, because that is specifically for, like, if you have to add the voices after it's been recorded. Okay, yeah, definitely not the same show I'm thinking of then, if it wasn't originally English.
My papers? But how did you do it?
My apologies, Monsieur Condorcet, but some things must remain out of your memoirs.
Say no more. My thanks.
Hooray! Did the thing. Alright, next. I'm gonna go back to the social club, do these two social club mission things, words. Why do I feel like... If it's originally in English, that depends on if it's live action or if it's animated, because if it's live action, there's not really a specific word for it, because it's just two actors or however many actors speaking English. So there's not really a specific word for it, it's in English. If it's animated, voiceover is still technically correct, but dub, I believe, is usually for if it's in another language. Like, another language from what it was originally voiced in. Alien, yes, but that is still not a verb. Steal the transfer rubbings of the Rosetta Stone with the help of Jean-François Champollion. Interesting. An engaging Egyptologist. I misread that as an enraging at first. I'm like, why do I want to kill an Egyptologist? No, not what it said. The Templars have procured a rubbed transfer of the missing section of the Rosetta Stone. Friend of the Brotherhood, Jean-François Champollion, informs us that this rubbing contains sensitive information concerning the assassins. However, the rubbing has not yet been translated. Understanding its importance, the Templars have split the rubbing into 3 sections. Champollion knows their whereabouts. Go to Champollion near the Luxembourg Gardens and use him to help you recover the 3-part rubbing before the Templars learn its contents, the Council. Yes, MH, that makes sense. The Rosetta Stone. I know what the Rosetta Stone is, guys. Speaking of different languages. And actually, also speaking of different languages, all I can... Oh, God. So, I was reading something on Tumblr the other day, and I haven't had the chance to actually, like, find another source for it, but it was basically saying that, during the revolution, one of the things that happened was they just went, oh, yeah, so, we're gonna have a national language, and none of y'all are allowed to speak your other languages. So anything that would have been in the area from, like, smaller regions, I guess, would be one way to put it. They weren't allowed to speak their languages anymore, so now French is the thing. It's the worst.
Of the rubbing are scattered, awaiting the translators. I want to help Arno.
Linguistics
I believe
Tuesdays.
I can distract the Templar guards at each encampment. Follow me, and we'll recover those rubbings in an instant.
Oh, God. I'm supposed to follow you? Are you for real? Oh, no. That's not part of the objective. That's fine. Cool. It doesn't actually mean follow the guy. Which is good. Because I don't wanna. I'll get him myself. Way down there. So all I gotta do is steal from the guy? That's not bad. Except I have to also avoid being seen by that guard right there, so... that might mean I need to kill the guard, which is acceptable.
Hold a moment.
Oh no, he's also a guard. I see. Or extremist, whatever they are. The red guys are extremists. Guards are blue. Oh shit, they've got snipers. Alright, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Alright, cool. Can I just take the thing and leave? Let's go. I'm out. Arno, please. Run by the guard. Don't get stabbed. Ouch. As I get stabbed. Alright. Cool. Fine. It's fine. We're good. It's fine. Run! They know where I am. Shit. I was gonna try to blend. I can't blend because they know where the fuck I am. That one, MH, is mostly optional. Most native speakers either skip that or in that context anyway. Or they use it for, like, emphasis. Because stuff sounds a little differently. But it's not... Like I said, most native speakers tend to skip the word that in that context. Haha! Entered a restricted area. Oh, this one's... Oh, okay. Alright. The first thing I want to do is take out that alarm bell, which means I need to take out the guard. that are extremist whatever that's right around the alarm bell, probably. Nope. Become anonymous to continue. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Can I just loot this guy and go from there? No. You won't let me. That's fine. Oh shit. Ooh, let's do Berserk Blades. I'm down with that. And ouch. Fuck. That was also not what I was going for. That was literally the guy that I just berserked. Okay, ouch.
You should have fed with all your aristo friends, traitor.
Oh, come on. Dude died right after I tried to do the berserk and then I died. That was good. That was good. Conjunction is always there no matter what. That's not quite. If I'm understanding you correctly, no. But I'm not totally sure that I'm understanding what you mean. The thing about conjunctions, you can do things, you can make completely sensible sentences with or without conjunctions. Like, the point of conjunctions is basically that they are there to replace the verb or whatever. So like, I could say something like, that is hers, or I could say that's hers. It's the same thing. The conjunction, or no, that's contraction, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Why am I drawing a blank on what that is?
Oh, Jesus.
My thing is, like, I don't study what the words, like, what the parts of speech are. So like, I will have an idea of how to use the parts of speech, but it doesn't mean that I actually know the words for them. Because I super don't most of the time. Can I just berserk you, please? Come on. Oh, come on. Let me use the medicine. Oh, and but if. That's why. Yeah, conjunctions. That. Yeah, just because it changes the type of the. It changes the Wow, what was that? It changes the meaning of the sentence, basically. So, like, what, who, whose, those are not optional, correct. That is usually optional, but that's a in the form of a conjunction, that's probably a dialect thing. Because it just ends up sounding a little bit more like emphatic or a little more like formal when you're always making sure that you're using your correct language. It's at least where I'm from, using that as a conjunction doesn't matter as much. If it's a question, they are absolutely required. If it's not a question, it kind of depends on the sentence. Oh my god, fuck you guys. I don't have any smoke bombs, shit! I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Ranged weapons require ammo. Really? I wasn't aware of that. Oh, shit. Ouch.
I'll piss on your corpse, mother.
Motherfucker.
Look out for it.
Get out of my face!
Trying to ditch me, corpse. Me.
Thank you. Loot. I'm gonna... Oh, man. So, like... The thing about, conjunctions like those, I can say, you know... God, you know what? I can't even come up with an example because it's like trying to... You don't really use conjunctions that much.
What was that?
Bloody royalists! I'll have a word with you.
Nice.
Oh, stay there, you.
I'm right here, sunshine.
Ouch! Fuck you. Oh, come on. No. Oh, no, I'm out of medicine! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna... Oh, he's got an alarm bell. I'm dead. Okay. This is a fun...
It's not my turn.
This is a fun side quest, guys. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna go find a shop so that I can not die, hopefully. So we're gonna go straight through.
You want me to come over there and crush you?
Your medicine stock is low. I'm aware.
My famous tooth explosion.
Straight through here. Hang a left. It's what I was afraid of. Yeah, that one would not be optional. Because that one is a... That one changes the meaning of the sentence. So, like, it's I was afraid of, that's not correct. It's what I was afraid of, that one's required. If you wanted to skip the conjunction, you would have to say something like, I was afraid of that. But again, then you get back to that. Yes, if it changes the meaning, you have to keep it. But if you're saying like you mentioned earlier, this is the pen that I bought. This is the pen I bought. It doesn't change it. It might make it a little bit more like understandable for someone that isn't super familiar with how English works, but it's not changing the sentence. Oh, 133. I thought that said 33 meters. I'm like, I'm gonna start with that one. Not what it said.
Why so bashful? Fashion's the only thing I got in mind.
Alright. So these bitches... I'm gonna sabotage the alarm bell first, is what I'm gonna do. Sabotage. Nope. Can't do that.
You will pay for that. I see you.
Hello, thank you. I was gonna say, I'm standing here mashing a button. And it's not doing the thing. There we go. Alright, now can I sabotage the alarm bell? No, not yet. No! Fight me! No alarm bell for you.
Leave the bastard. I will make you cry. You missed the last wagon
Ouch! Okay. Fight me, asshole! Yeah, you missed, ass. Yay! Did the thing. That's not the body I need to loot, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yo! There we go. Did the thing. Loot the bodies. I have a half-full chest in the Café Théâtre. Alright. There's a thing. Right over here. This should be fun. A little bit of sarcasm there. This is gonna suck real bad. Ouch! Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Yep. Can I loot this body? You're not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. Shit. Okay, it's fine. No. They saw me. Oh, come on. Alright, that's fine. Thinking of language education. That is a lofty ideal. And I absolutely encourage this. Good for you. I hope you do well. I am a slightly different kind of ambitious. That's the word I'm looking for. My sister went for language education too. And currently, they're not working in language education, they're lurking in, lurking. They're working in audiobook editing. So using the language part of the degree, but not the education part. Gonna be an interpreter. That's, again, that is definitely, I don't know about in Turkey, but I know that is a super in-demand job in America. So that could be a really, really good call for something that you can do and hopefully enjoy and also make good money with, because unfortunately money is required. I believe in you, MH. You got this. Also, good luck, just because some extra luck never hurts. Not necessarily because you need it. I gotta figure out how to get back to... Basically, I have to figure out how to take a course at my community college without getting the basically without pissing off the college that I'm actually hoping to go to get my degree, because they won't let me take a course there and then choose my major later, which means that I have a course that I have to make up before I go to that college. So I'm German is hard. I will take your word for that. English is technically a Germanic language, so a lot of what they do in German sounds a little bit more sensible to someone who has spoken English their entire life. I'm not saying it's easy because I do not speak the language and couldn't tell you, but it's a lot of the stuff that people point out as, this is a weird thing German does. I'm like, okay, that's really not that bad. But again, that's mostly me. I'm gonna go hit this shop, and then we're gonna go back and do that final social club mission, and then we're gonna do plot stuff because I've been putting it off almost too long here. Hey, mister. Let me refill all my stuff. Yay. Okay. Last social club mission for this one. And then plot! Oh, as my shoulder pops. Oh, Alien will understand this. So I have this joint disorder that means I dislocate things all the time. I actually managed to dislocate my left shoulder in my sleep yesterday morning, or overnight yesterday night. And I woke up and my shoulder was dislocated and I couldn't move my arm because it was also numb because I had been sleeping on my side all night. So I had to... It sucked. It sucked. So I'm not doing push-ups at work right now. Side note, I work at a martial arts studio, so push-ups are a thing that we do a lot of. I'm not doing them right now. Like, hi Spacey. You may have seen this in Six's Discord, or you may not have, but this is the reason I was talking about nesting. You know, they tell you to like hug a pillow to try to keep your arms from falling asleep when you sleep on your side. I was doing that, and my left shoulder just kind of like slowly dislocated overnight. So yeah, it's fine now because of the joint disorder. My joints go back really easy too, but it wasn't particularly comfortable, and now I have to like sleep on my back or make myself a blanket nest, I guess, in the future. But for right now, where I don't have a million blankets to put on my bed, I'm gonna be sleeping on my back. So that's less than comfortable. Café Procope is one of the oldest restaurants in France, one of the earliest examples of street cafe where people of all social class mixed together. It was one of the places where intellectuals, artists, and activists nurtured the revolutionary culture. Robespierre's allies have taken the cafe over to discuss a conspiracy to overthrow the assembly. Find the conspirators and take them out. Here we go. Now we're back on the other side of the revolution again. This is weird. But yeah, so I am slightly a mess. But I want to go into kinesiology. This is where this all stemmed from, by the way. I was reminded of this because we were talking about college stuff. I want to go into kinesiology, but my my associate's degree that I have, my 2-year college degree, is basically they're counting me as a transfer student because I have a degree, but it's not something that is going to prevent me from transferring into the kinesiology major, because that one effectively doesn't... Oh, I did get the guy. That one effectively doesn't count as, like, transferring credits. The credits count towards my future degree, but it's not a,
Moderate!
Like, they're not counting it as you're transferring into this major from something else, like they would be counting that one class, which sucks because it's one goddamn class and I can't take it as a non-matriculated student. I have to be part of a major in their school in order to take it, but I also can't transfer out of that major, and I can't take it once I'm already a kinesiology student because I need it before the kinesiology major. I'm annoyed. So the whole you have to be a matriculated student to take this. I'm beyond annoyed at this point at the way this college is trying to screw me. I'm so annoyed. But you know, I often point out that something like a kinesiology major and going into physical therapy, which is my plan, will be something that's also going to help me directly, because I can just look at my own joints and go, I know exactly what's wrong, and I know how to fix it. Cool. But it also helps when you have, you know, students in your martial arts class that can't do some of the stretches and exercises, and you can go, okay, here's a modification that's going to make that easier and not hurt you. Escape the area and become anonymous, but can I loot the bodies first and not get murdered? Because I would like to loot the bodies. Yeah, Alien, you see my problem here. So I'm gonna most likely end up needing to just sign up for that one class at the community college and then, like, scream at someone at the college that I want to go to. Is there a treatment for my joints? Not really, because basically the treatment for the joint disorder that I have joint hypermobility disorder, which is literally just you dislocate stuff and hyperextend stuff and your connective tissue doesn't do the thing. Basically, the treatment for it is don't do high-impact exercise. Okay, I work at a martial arts school. High-impact exercise is literally my job. That is not going to happen. I'm gonna remember that this Nostradamus Enigma is in the Latin Quarter. Or I'm gonna try, because that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna try to do after this, plot stuff. But plot! It is time for plot! I have a suspicion that I might be able to, treat the joint disorder with an endocrinologist. They might be able to help me out, but we'll see. See what they say. See what the endocrinologist says, and my primary care. We'll see. Like I said, but either way, college. It shouldn't be as huge a barrier as it is. It is treated as this thing that you absolutely have to do to be able to do anything, to be able to get any job, and unfortunately, that is often true. But it's ridiculously difficult to actually make happen.
Good day to you, sir.
Not even counting how fucking expensive it is, because it's ridiculous. Oh, I leveled up. I'm an enforcer now, apparently. I missed that. Let's go talk to the Assassin Council, because I'm pretty sure that's where we're going next. Meanwhile, you have a 4-year degree, can't get a job in your field, washing dishes and food service to pay back your student loans. Ouch. And, yeah, that's about right. Basically, I don't know if I will be able to get a job in the physical therapy field either, but I have the advantage of already having a very physical job where I can go, okay, I'm a black belt and I have a kinesiology degree. I can be your personal trainer or whatever. It is technically a different track to go into physical trainer stuff. That is a separate degree, but I could still do that by going, I'm a martial arts instructor. Do you want my help? You know, it's a thing. MH, I have no idea what Turkey is like for the job market, but that is unfortunately often what happens in America. You have this weird like catch-22 where it is heavily implied and sometimes directly stated that in America you have to go to college to get a job. And then you try to go get a job in your field and they're like, sorry, we're good because, you know, anything. Like nepotism is a problem, or, you know, they have people that are overqualified that are applying, so they don't want to pay them enough, so they tell them they can't get a job, or they have people that are less qualified than the people that they currently have, so they're like, nah, we're going to keep this guy. It's a pain in the ass. That is just the state of the job market in America. It sucks. Anyway, the king is in possession of certain letters that might incriminate the assassins. Find them and destroy them before the mob gets a hold of them. That is where we are at.
You summoned?
Unemployment rate 4%.
Monsieur Dorian,
hold that thought.
We have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
Cutscene first.
2 master assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us. The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated.
Here they go, acknowledging the fact that the assassins are completely outside the revolutions.
We've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
I love Arno. He's such a snarky piece of shit. Okay. So talking about unemployment rate of 4%. The problem with looking at that out of context is that the percentage there doesn't acknowledge people who are employed but like underemployed, which is what you would say for something like Alien Situation, where they have a degree and they can't get a job in their field, so they're doing something like washing dishes or food service or retail.
Ready?
That's called underemployed.
Aim!
Because you have a job, you're not unemployed. But it doesn't mean you can actually pay for, say, an apartment. You know, I have a job, but it is a part-time job, and I cannot pay for an apartment. I'm trying to figure out how to go back to school, and I won't be able to do that and also have my own apartment. It gets interesting when you start trying to acknowledge things like that.
Quality of rhetoric. Bloodthirsty rioters these days.
Okay. Oh no, these guys are green. These are friends. Underemployment rate would be about 50%. Yeah. Ours is basically, I don't know, because it's so unrecorded, I don't know what the number would be, but I suspect it would be a lot higher than 50%. Because everyone I know who is not a small business owner is underemployed. Or they're also a student. Or, you know, they're juggling 4 jobs in order to, you know, be able to afford their apartments or whatever. It's rough. It's really rough. Okay, come on. No! Arno! Why? There we go. Alright, can I just go through this guy and sabotage the alarm bell? I can't. Oh, there's a gun, there's a gun, there's a gun. Okay. Smoke grenade time! Oh, come on. Down. Ouch. Grenade, grenade, grenade. Okay. I didn't want to shoot my gun, I wanted to do the Phantom Blades. I have made a mistake. Guns are loud. I don't know that I would say that I am necessarily a good man, but thank you, I guess. Okay. Sabotage. There we go. What I am is I am very opinionated and easily annoyed. Yes, Alien, that is the definition of underemployed, what you just said. People are employed but aren't making enough money to support themselves, don't get enough hours, can't leave the job because then they don't have a job. It sucks. But that and, you know, again, trying to get a job in your field and not being able to find a job in your field also counts as being underemployed because you've got this degree that you paid for that you can't use. Yeah, MH, that is exactly the problem. I don't know if you're, you know, being sarcastic there, but capitalism fucking sucks and is the entire problem with unemployment in at least America. But, like, if you had something like, you know, a universal income, people would probably still be working jobs. They just wouldn't be working shitty jobs where, you know, they don't get treated like human beings. Like most retail, or like a lot of food service. Like, there is something really, really sad to me about the fact that, like, I end up being the favorite customer of a lot of food service places because I treat their people like people. That is, like, that's a bullshit reason. Everyone should be treating their, you know, the people assisting them in a food service situation or a retail situation. Treat people like people. You suck. As I, you know, sit here killing guys on screen. Video games aside, you know, it's bullshit. It really is. I would prefer that you didn't add me as a friend just from following my streams, because I won't add you back because I don't know all of you guys. Alien is one of my friends on here because I talk to Alien outside of Twitch. Actually, I say that. Alien, are you one of my friends on here? Because that we can fix. But if you're... If all you want to do is follow my streams, there's a follow button. I would appreciate getting some followers, but I don't really use the friend function that much. I've only got, like, 3 for a reason. So... Communism, fucked up. Capitalism, fucked up. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable enough about economics to be able to be like, there is another solution! I don't know. But... I can't say for sure that, I don't know. I'm I am very angry about capitalism existing, basically, because that's the reason that we have, you know, billionaires and things which should not exist. So, alright, hang on. My computer just did a stupid thing. Hold. Ah, thank you for the whisper, alien. Cool. Alright. So that's that one. Le Palais des Tuileries. I think I've actually broken into the Tuileries before, but we shall see. I have cover kills to do once I get inside. This should be interesting. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. There's a bayonet just kind of like hanging out in the air. That's interesting. Okay. Every once in a while, the glitches will show themselves again. Alarm bell in this area. Not anymore. Can I hide?
What was that?
I can't really hide. Let's see. Oh my god. I can hide here though. Haha. Shit. I cannot hide there. They saw me try to hide. Teacher said they are going to wed would be wrong when could use they're going to get married. No, both of those are technically correct, but they are going to wed is a little bit more old-fashioned, so you wouldn't really hear it said as much. Is there a way back from the DLC? I haven't looked because I haven't gotten into the DLC yet this time around. I played the Dead Kings DLC, but I haven't... I just did the DLC afterwards, basically, the first time I played through this. This is a hell of a scene. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Like, I get what they're getting at, but damn. Okay, this is your reminder that France is in the middle of a revolution. You're in a war. Yikes. Yes, that is also true, Alien. That does get a little less awkward. But again, it's one of those weird, like, this is technically correct, but it sounds funny kind of things.
Where are you, you sod? Hiding in the shadows, maybe.
Oh shit. Distraction. Haha! Cover kill! Awesome! I forgot I could do that. Oh, you finished the DLC. Oh, I see what you mean. You should be able to get back there from... No, MH, what they're saying is basically, the save, you don't get multiple save files in Assassin's Creed. You have to basically, you're gonna be wherever you stopped. So, you should be able to, there's a carriage, I forget exactly where it is, but you should be able to get a carriage back from Franciade back to Paris, from the DLC, but I forget exactly where the carriage is. There will be a weird, actually, let me find on this map. You will have, oh, it's not showing it right now. Okay, because I'm in the middle of a mission. There will be one of these weird little landmark marks, but it will be black, and it'll have a V in it for Versailles or a P in it for Paris. Give me a second, somebody just knocked on my door. Alright, sorry about that. Delivery person. Okay, so. Am I gonna have to search this entire place? For the king's office. What am I looking for? You are welcome, and thanks for the follow. Like I said, I am exactly familiar enough with this game to be able to go, oh, I know what that icon should look like, but also I don't really know what you are looking for exactly. Because I'm, you know... Like I said, I'm familiar with the game. I have beat it before, but I haven't tried to go back to like main game stuff after the DLC. So, all right, I'm gonna just get this last cover kill out of the way. See if I can get some attention. There we go. Yay! I did the thing. I did the cover kills. Now I can move on and try to actually find this stupid office. And as a matter of fact, this might be the very office. Oh man, is this where I meet Napoleon? I don't remember. I know I meet Napoleon during the plot. And I'm pretty sure it was in the palace, as a matter of fact. Boy, oh boy, here we go. Aw, man. Who saw me? Who saw me? Are they outside? Or across the way? Oh yeah, they're across the way. That's fine. That's... whatever. Can't go through there. Okay, well. Do I have to go downstairs and back up? That's gonna be irritating. Why don't we have proper women assassins? I mean, there are a couple, but I agree there are not enough. Mostly because guys are the main writers, I would assume. Because they figure they can sell more games because women can handle having less representation directly and men get to be fucking whiny ass crybabies when they have female assassins because they think it means they have less male assassins, and that's not how it works. Because they're fucking idiots.
Back! Back! Stay away!
Yeah! And now you're gonna fight me. Oh! Oh god.
Anti-revolution!
Wow, that was... Wow. Alright, that was unexpected. The solution is to offer both genders. I agree, and they finally got to that in Odyssey. So they have the option of Alexios and Cassandra. I haven't played that one, so I don't know how it worked out, but most of the folks that I'm talking to about it really enjoyed how they did it. Yeah, everyone's using Cassandra. Why wouldn't you? Here we go! Yep, there's Napoleon. See? They're the same size. As a matter of fact, Napoleon looks slightly taller in that one
like a blood-crazed
angle.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, Syndicate also has both, but I hate Syndicate, so...
If you don't mind my saying.
I think they did it really poorly.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to...
Oh, you didn't like Odyssey? I'm sorry. Any particular reason?
Particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do hope we're not eyeing the same prize.
Name it.
Certain letters written to the king, ripe for misunderstanding should the wrong men find them.
I see. Well, then perhaps we can help each other.
Yeah, Liberation was super unpolished, partly because it was originally a DLC. I did enjoy what little I played of it. I played a demo of Liberation, and I really liked what I did play, but it was kind of hastily expanded into a game from something that was supposed to be DLC. They changed the whole story. Is this something that's going to make sense if I haven't played it and don't want spoilers? Oh, Johnny Hill, thank you for the follow.
Incredible.
Find your prize?
Cornucopia, yes.
Mm.
You?
Believe so.
Arno doesn't
Yes.
know what he just
This is
missed.
it. That should take care of that.
May I suggest
God.
we leave?
They changed the rules of how the Animus works. Really?
Our way out.
Is it
Probably,
anything
would you?
like the one in Origins? Or did they change it again?
Messengers of moderation are trying to kill the revolution!
Can Ubisoft not start all over again? That would be nice, huh? Ouch! You are a demon with a blade, you have no idea.
Where did you learn to fight?
Long story. Where did I learn to fight, he says.
You bloody moderates are only fit.
Fuck you! I mean, I will say, MH, I appreciate how they changed things going from 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3.
Where did you learn to fight?
So the fact that they started all over again that time doesn't really hurt my feelings, because I think it was a good progression from there. But the fact that they had to start all over again for plot from 3 was a little tough. Because, you know, honestly, when Desmond died, they had to change everything. It was really rough.
Let's go.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Arno's like, I'm ready to... Okay.
Damn!
Yes, Captain Rui has that effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess.
1800 AD, then it's
Come with me,
34,534 BCE. Wise ass.
You handled yourself well back there.
Let's play as Homo
I
erectus.
don't suppose you've ever considered military service.
I'm not much for following orders.
This is part of the reason I love Arno.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling.
Not enough.
Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Arno's like, I don't want nothing to do with your military bullshit.
Look me up if you ever change your mind.
They did a really good job with Napoleon in this game too, because
Second Lieutenant of Artillery.
he's weirdly charismatic in a sensible
And as a
way,
personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here.
and he thinks he and Arno are the same, and he's just super
across the carousel.
fucking egotistical
A face in the crowd.
and ridiculous.
Of course.
God, okay. Single Cell Assassins, Assassin's Creed, Evolution. No, see, at that point they would find a way to turn that into, like, the precursor gene or some shit. So, like, that might be a joke, but also you're not wrong. They would find a fucking way, man. Okay, so now where are we?
What now?
Just a moment.
Just a moment, what?
You may want to take cover.
What? What? Take cover where? From what? Not there, apparently. Oh. That's why. Spears.
Everything all right,
Stick
sir?
tied to your
Fine,
arm.
Corporal.
one of those.
Shot. Regular drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
Obsidian sticks.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well.
Ugh. So that's Napoleon. Ugh. Okay. I love that they made the explosion hole like ridiculous and I love how they did a lot of the lighting transitions in this game because they are acknowledging what it feels like when you step out of a dark room into a sunny area and you're like, oh, my eyeballs, ouch. Basically, the Animus states you don't sway away from the ancestors' memory and they use actual characters, but Alexios doesn't exist. The game should only technically be Cassandra. Interesting. So, Alexios, they explain Alexios as you're just doing this because Animus? Because that's weird. Yeah, the Animus storyline was over when they killed Desmond, and like I said, but they did it. If I'm understanding Johnny correctly, I think they did it a little bit differently in some of the other games. Like, in 4, they were like, all right, you, the player, are now a character, and you work for Abstergo. And I was like, excuse me. Why would I work for Abstergo? This is dumb, but, you know, whatever. They're like, you play video games, you would work in video games. That's what you think you're doing when you come here. And I'm like, all right, fine. But, so, all of that was already very different from what they did when Desmond was, you know, alive and a part of the storyline. But saying that the assassin that you run around as potentially didn't exist that's weird. That's not something that they've done before. I would have to play it to develop an opinion on it, but yeah, no, I also really liked their Animus storyline where they're like, you're playing as a modern assassin and also a not modern assassin, and this has nothing to do with you as the player, because that makes sense. That's how you, like, that was the entirety of their immersion for me, was going, okay, you are Desmond. You can get a little more immersed in a storyline like that when you have a character, but Edward was linked to Haytham, they had links, Alexios is not in the database, so the Animus is basically that's weird. See, the way I had heard was that Alexios and Cassandra were presented as twins. But again, I haven't played Odyssey, so I have no direct knowledge of this game. Oh. Can I do this? Can I run around on this roof and not get myself murdered? You are a stellar core made of protomatter, carefully manipulating gravity to sling space rocks across the galaxy and impact the formation or destruction of planets. Assassin's Creed, Cosmos. No thanks. I like it, but no thanks. And yeah, the whole thing about most of these, as a matter of fact, most of the ones that were published since 3, when they killed Desmond, were relatively linked together, if not necessarily directly. Like, so Edward was Haytham's father, Connor's grandfather. So Assassin's Creed 4 happened. And then Unity is linked to 3 because Ben Franklin went to Versailles, and then Shay killed Arno's father, at least I think, or at least Shay was there when Arno's father was killed, but I'm pretty sure it was Shay. so Rogue was linked to 3, and Unity was linked to Rogue, and so all of the stuff that they did since then was kind of linked back to 3, and then they did Syndicate, which was weird, and then Origins, which was weird, and I haven't finished playing Origins, so I can't really comment too much on it, but you at least had a character again in Origins, because like all of this you the player being a character stuff just kind of didn't really do it for me. Like, I feel like they really did a stupid thing with the modern storyline trying to make that work. But then they gave you Layla Hassan again in Origins. And again, I have not finished Origins. Please do not spoil for me. But so I feel like, regardless of the fact that I didn't like or don't like Layla anywhere near as much as I liked Desmond, it at least kind of put a story back, so it wasn't as weird for me. So I don't know if that continued in Odyssey or what, but Shay and the Fry twins are related. You know, that is entirely possible. Because, I mean, if you think about how the Irish and English, unfortunately, kind of intermingled, that's a thing. There's a reason. We talk about ancestry a lot on my streams because, but a lot of my Irish ancestry came to America by way of England, because that was a place that they were able to be. And then here's the funny part, and this is why this is kind of relevant to this game, kind of, sort of, almost. I have 4% definitely for sure French ancestry, and then like 45% that's like English or Welsh or French or something else. So there's this weird amalgam of like half of my ancestry that could be English or it could be French, and then half Irish. It's bizarre. Genetics is weird. But, you know, TLDR, yes, the Fry twins could kind of be related to Shay at least by marriage. Anything's possible. I don't recall exactly what they said about their parents, but wasn't one of them part of the colonial assassins too? So they could be directly related. Arno needs a sequel where he actually hunts his father's killer. I mean, I feel like that would work really well as a DLC, but also they're not going back to Unity. There is absolutely no way. Unity was kind of a flop as compared to the other ones. So, which sucks because I really enjoy what they did with the French Revolution. Like, more so than I enjoy what they did with the American Revolution. Don't get me wrong, I love 3, I love their story, but they didn't play as much with this side of the revolution versus that side of the revolution, and why, you know, why someone might choose each side. They just went, Connor is going to be working with the people that want to get the king out. He's not going to be on their side, but that's who he's going to be working with the most. Oh yeah, and his father's on the other side, so that's a thing. And they just kind of went, the Templars are working with the king, and the assassins are working with the colonists, and they didn't really explore it very much. But either way, we're going to do this. Louis and his men are storming Le Grand Châtelet prison and executing prisoners. Find him and stop him. You are welcome, Fantastic Gamer. If I play Syndicate right at the beginning where they meet Jacob and Evie, they say something about always hearing the phrase, I make my own luck. Really? Oh, I missed that. I make my own luck.
Long live the Republic to prove my allegiance.
I love Shay.
Out tricolor cockades is now passé.
He is absolutely a villain.
What did you do?
But man,
I shouted, long live the Republic.
A man of principle.
Life is more valuable than dignity.
But this is what happens when you give command of the government to half-starved lunatics and command of the army to bloodthirsty savages.
Rui.
I wanted him assigned to some out-of-the-way garrison. But the man redefines the term friends in high places. He's untouchable.
But you know where I can find him.
Rumor about the barracks is that he and a unit of his cronies plan on marching on the
How would you
Grand
get back?
Châtelet
It should be the
this
same thing. You'll find one of those little location things with an F in it to get back to
You
Franciade.
in France would suffer. My career certainly wouldn't.
Well, practice your speech-making.
You've read the Syndicate book. Please tell me it was better than the other ones, because I really hated the ones that they had for 1 and 2. I hated those books. I actually kind of liked the one that was based on 3, that was mostly focused on Haytham. Good lord. This is my, like, physical reminder to myself that I need to take my allergy pill before I stream. Sorry. First half is about Henry Green and Evie, and Jacob's dad. Okay, that's fair. Automatically makes it slightly more interesting than what they did in 2. Yeah, no worries, Fantastic Gamer. I've played this one before, and I tend to... Oh, head on a pike, that's pleasant. I tend to play around with all of the... like, all of the non-plot stuff. The other half is about little bits, wasn't mentioned in the game. Okay, well, that does mean that they probably went a little more in-depth than 1 and 2, because those books were honestly not worth reading. Absolutely no problem, Fantastic Gamer. Good luck. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's assassinate Rui. They made you side with Haytham over Connor. I would love to hear an explanation for that one, because I don't know how that would happen. Alright, let's see. Assistance opportunities, distraction opportunity, okay. So, down there and up there. Okay, no. We're gonna leap of faith. Always leap of faith. Wasn't I just over here? I was definitely just over here. Alright. Cool. Used to play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I love Brotherhood for a lot of the things that they did with the plot. I think that a lot of the gameplay elements were really weak, and I think that a lot of the things that they tried to do with Ezio's story were just weird. But it's a good game. Alright. So, this is my assistance opportunity, I'm assuming. Down here on the inside. But I have to get up there first. So let's give this a shot. Get up here.
Sons of bitches! Silence!
Kill that guy. So that's my assistance opportunity. Let's see... Oof, am I going to be able to get up there with all of the... A chest! Did that say 2 or 3? Is that a level 2? That's a level 3. I can't do that yet. Create memorable characters to make memorable stories. They're the key of making a good game. Agreed! And honestly, they did make Ezio a memorable character. I just don't think they did a very good job with making him a good, rounded character. Because I think that a lot of what they did with Ezio was, let's turn him into the character trope of the flirt and not worry about how good a character he is. Oh yeah, and let's make him a family person and then kill his entire family. You know? Like, Ezio is not a rounded character to me. He's just... He's not a very good character, I don't think.
Get it back of him! I see you!
Like, good game, not good writing. Heck yeah, thanks for the follow, Fantastic Gamer. I think I saw that earlier, but I'm guessing you weren't here when I thanked you, so no worries. Oh god, I have to get up there around the spikes. How do I do this? Ah! Ugh! Don't get shot. That's your first thing. So alright, I got my assistance opportunity, but I still have to get up much, much higher, and I have to get around these stupid spikes. And I don't know how to do it. Ugh. So alright, let's head to this distraction opportunity some other way. Because I might be able to... Oh god.
Animals! I wonder what a knob sounds like when his skull cracks like an egg, eh?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's what I want. Maybe? Maybe. Keep going over. There we go. Okay, cool. Hatham shows that if they let everyone be free, then it would be chaos because everyone would fight to be leader, and Hatham's just trying to keep peace with a sustainable order. See, the problem with that is what Hatham is doing is preventing people from being free, and then we get back into government of the many by the few, and I don't think that that is a good idea. Because how do you know that they have your best interests in mind? If they're the ones with the power, it doesn't matter if your best interests are in mind as the people, because they have the power. You know, so I don't really... Anyone that is valuing control over freedom, I am not on their side. I can't be. Because, you know, the people in control don't necessarily have your best interests in mind. Doesn't matter. You know, I am queer, I am autistic, I am Jewish, I am very much about, no, I will be free to be who I am. And you can't tell me otherwise. And if order and control is more important to someone than freedom, that's all I see. Is you're gonna try to control what I'm doing and or who I am, and that's not okay. I am not about that. I am also completely stuck. Okay. Let's see how I can do this here. Oh, wait. I can climb the windows over here. That works. Freedom is better. Agreed. It's absolutely not perfect, but it's not ever gonna be perfect. You know, humans, you can't be perfect. It's impossible. Oh. What do you mean, distraction completed? I didn't do that yet.
Stop the bastard!
Huh!
Stay there, you!
Alright. Let's do this the fun way. Ouch! Ugh! There he is! That was easy. Connor messed up a lot in AC3. Only Templars who deserve death were Charles Thomas and Churchill. Honestly, that's where you get back into the issues of having an assassin brotherhood versus a Templar order trying to fight for these things. So that was the assassins getting into his head, or his personal vendetta against Hatham and all of his bros getting into his head. So that was the mistakes of an individual, not necessarily
What was that?
really not necessarily anything else.
Clean up your mess, it's time.
Told you I could make him talk.
That's not a case of freedom is bad. That's a case of one person is always going to fuck up something.
The price of grain is higher than ever, Grand Master. Our agents are in place to divert the shipments to our docks. They wait only your command.
Good.
All women controls now.
Starve them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, Fantastic Gamer. I haven't seen that before.
Do it gradually.
What you're asking will take at least a year, Grand Master. If not 2.
Alright, now I have to get out alive. Wish me luck. Escape the area. Go! 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 Run! This is not where I want to be. I think I'm gonna be stuck if I go down here. Oh, no, I wouldn't be stuck if I went down there. I just have nowhere to land. Oh, shit. I could totally go down. All women want to be in charge of men. That is objectively not true, first of all. And second of all, I'm pretty sure that what most women are looking for is to not be subjugated by men, which is kind of what's happening, you know, in real life now. So, I think you, fundamentally misunderstood something there. I got a halberd from that. Nice. Do I have to scare these guys? I have to kill them. There we go. Cool. No, that's all right, but you know, it's something about misunderstanding what someone said is always gonna make you angrier. Yes, agreed, MH.
Anna, what cheer?
What cheer? No cheer. Les Patriotes, 1793. We are now in 1793, apparently. We went from August of 1792 straight to 1793. Happy birthday, Arno. Fantastic Gamer, I understand completely. I misunderstand a lot of things, too. Trust me. It comes with the territory of the way autism works for me personally. I misunderstand people all the time. Or I say things and they come out wrong and then I get misunderstood and it's not always fun. Rogue gave me a different perspective on the assassins because they seemed very naive. Yes! That's one of the things that I love about Rogue. The thing with Rogue for me is another, like, everything is shades of gray, because that one to me was pointing out, 1, no, the assassins are not always correct. 2, that doesn't mean that the Templars are correct, because the way I see, oh, I could get stun grenades and the roll recovery, that would be nice. The way I see what they did with Rogue is basically, trying to point out that, you know, the assassins are not always right, and they make really stupid mistakes sometimes. And then Shay having valid logic of, but they're wrong, and everything that I thought that I knew is wrong, and then just going completely off the deep end in the opposite direction, which is not the right answer. The right answer would have been, wow, you're wrong. Can we talk about this maybe? Instead of, you're wrong, so I'm gonna kill everyone in the Assassin Brotherhood. And just single-handedly decimating the Colonial Assassins. Which is impressive, but also, oh my god, no, why? Can I get my legendary Prowler hood? Nope. Not for a while. Wait, I could hack... Oh, no, that's Helix points. Shit. I'm so close to this. I'm so close. Okay. Which probably means that I can't get the legendary Prowler coat either. Because that's the one that I want. I just want the Prowler coats. They're so good. Okay. Same sense of naivete from Connor in parts because he used vengeance over actual necessary logic. Yes, that is one of Connor's greatest weaknesses to me, is that he is so emotional and so focused, single-mindedly focused on his goals that he just completely forgets to think. Marwan, I don't know what that word is, so... I can't really answer. All of this stuff is super expensive. I love the look of these, though. They're so nice looking. But I don't... Brigand breaches versus... Those are so terrible. Those are so ugly. Wow. Prowler breaches. Why are these so much more expensive than the Brigand breaches? Falling damage, falling noise, running noise, health. Falling damage, falling noise, running noise, health. Okay. Ah, because these are, like, the most stealth. Okay. I understand. That makes much more sense. I'm not gonna waste my money on that, then. Shows that every side has good and bad ideals, but both sides think they are right in what they are doing. Yes, exactly, Johnny Hill. That is like... Basically, that is how I interpret almost this entire series. But I think that Unity went... like, really, really hardcore in trying to make the protagonist realize that. And I don't think a lot of the other games did that. I think this one did a really good job with pointing out how much the assassins are sometimes wrong. I love this. Schiavona, this was one that Ezio had. And it's a really, really good sword. And also Cinquedeus was another one that he had. A civilian weapon dating back to the Italian Renaissance. So this one they actually tell you was one that Ezio had, without telling you that it's one that Ezio had. But I like Schiavona better, because I think it's faster. It's also way prettier. Oh my god, Crawford Starrick! Okay, so Starrick, the thing about... Oh, what a dick. The thing about that was that, like, I feel like that was... I feel like that was Syndicate going, hey, look at this fancy guy. He's a dick. And they did it, like, really surprisingly well, honestly. But he's just, like, I feel like that was them being like, you know, all of those high-class people that you've been, you know, interacting with in all of these other games, they're not on the right side. Those are... Oh my god. Fucking Starrick. Alright, I'm done looking at weapons for right now. I found... That's not what I want. I found a murder mystery and a bunch of Nostradamus enigmas. So what I think I'm gonna do, to finish up here... I can always come back to Nostradamus enigmas. So... but there's two right there. There's Sagittarius and Cancer right next to each other. God damn it. But I walked by like 3 murder mysteries. Oh man, the question is, do I remember where they are? Because I'm coming up on the end of some of my stream timing. Oh yeah, Alien. The thing about... Oh, so now you got me started. I teach a weapons class on Sunday mornings, and my favorite weapon is the bow staff, which is a very repetitive way to name that, just for the record, because bow literally means staff, so I'm calling it staff. But to specify the type of staff, I'm the one that teaches the bow on Sunday mornings. The bow is just a stick. It is a bludgeoning weapon. It is totally possible to make that into a lethal weapon, but you have to be... Like, you have to use it very differently than a cutting weapon, and that's one of the things that is hardest to get through to my students, is to go, hey, you can, you know, do this and actually make it effective. It's so much fun. 125,000 points. I would rather focus on the weapons, not the weapons, sorry, the armor than the weapons right now is the thing, and right now I do not have enough for the armor that I want. So, I'm gonna not do that yet. I want to find that murder mystery. But I gotta figure out which one it was, and I wasn't paying attention to what it was called, so hang on. Did I just deselect that without selecting the correct one? Yes. Deputy of the Assembly, Jean-Paul Marat. Hand of Science. Could have been that one. That one... Wow, is across the city, but apparently I crossed it. Which direction is that? That is... kind of... southwest-ish? That's southeast. This is southwest. Actually, where am I? That's another good question. Okay. There is a murder mystery over here, though. This one I know where it is. Cut the middleman. We're not going to do that one. Because that one's just kind of a bitch to get through all of the spots. Grisly murder of the decapitated corpse. No. Oh, no. No. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna go talk to, Le Marquis de Sade. I was gonna do a couple of de Sade's missions. Eyes hurt again. Ugh. Feel better, MH. Good luck with your eyeballs. I hope you figure out something for this. This is a long time. Johnny Hill, that is a completely efficient way to do it, but also, I've been running around and collecting chests in between streams, so I was going to do, some of the chests, and then... Oh, I see. That's... I forgot that the map did all this. Okay. It's fine. So as a matter of fact, there we go. I need to talk to Le Marquis de Sade. Oh my god, I forgot that I could do that? I am an idiot. Every so often, I look at things that I could have been doing and go, God damn it. Alright, so, we're going to decompress from Napoleon by talking to Le Marquis de Sade, who is super fucked up in a different way, and also, in case you were not aware, he is the reason that we have the word sadist in English. It is literally based on his last name. Or at least his title. Tried to get the Eagle of Sugair sword, but completely failed. I think that one's a co-op mission, right? I've just basically been skipping all of the co-op missions. Do I have this selected? I bet I don't. Yeah, no, I have the Hand of Science tracked. We're going here. Cool. Jump. I just completely skip all of the ones that are, co-op missions because I don't do online play a lot. Nostradamus, Enigmas, and Dead Kings. Really? I didn't think there were. I mean, it has been multiple years since I have played Dead Kings, so I don't remember, and it is entirely possible that I am way off, but I didn't think there were any. Right, he's not actually in, why can't I remember the name of this area? Le Cour des Miracles. He is off to the side a bit. Close by, but not actually in that area. He was in that area, and then we killed Le Roi de Thune, so he went, now this is mine now. This is... No, that is where I need to be, approximately. Okay.
I was hoping you'd
God.
stop by, my dear Honor. I'm aware that you're deeply concerned with justice and so forth.
I mean...
There's a man, Grignon, who operates a string of brothels just north of here. Imposes horrendous working conditions on his girls. Things would improve markedly if you were to send him to eternal banishment.
What's okay.
Oh, cynicism does not become you, dear boy. Let us say that should Grignon's collection of delectable damsels find themselves without a patron, well, my kingdom would necessarily expand, wouldn't it?
He's so gross! Ugh. Do I like the murder mysteries? Hell yeah, I like the murder mysteries. They are a blast, and also some of them are super creepy, which is awesome. Oh, you know what? The one that I just skipped over, I think I'm going to start my next stream with one of those murder mysteries, because I just realized what the one that I skipped over might have been. The Hand of Science might be the super creepy one that I was thinking of, where you go investigate a prison. No, that was a surgeon, wasn't it? Anyway, there is a murder mystery in this game where it heavily implies that a particular individual is the murderer, and then you're supposed to believe that all of that was basically planted evidence and it's somebody else. I don't think that like, the game tells you that you are correct, but it just doesn't feel right to me, is the problem, because it's totally illogical that they went that direction, and I'm like, oh, okay, so we messed up and the murderer's still out there. That's what I'm seeing from this. Like, I actually wrote a fan fiction about it because I was so upset about how it ended, or at least I started to. But anyway, only thing you liked in Syndicate. Yeah, agreed. Oh god, I don't have very much good to say about Syndicate. I really don't like it. Like, they could have done a lot much better. I have... That's not what I wanted to do. Can I just do this? Nope. Alright. Oh shit, wrong grenade. No. I made a mistake. Oh god. That was awful. Oh, that was it. That was actually it. Holy shit. Run faster, Arno! Come on, man! And... oh. You must escape the area. But I just ran out of the area and then back into it. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Nobody knows I'm here. It's fine. I'm gonna go across the street here. And success. Cool. Next. Did I really go that far? Wow. De Sade's Reprieve. Why is it giving me a landmark and not telling me what it is? Save Le Marquis de Sade from the guillotine by stealing the judicial order for his trial. I forgot about this one too. Oh boy. Okay, so what we are going to do, I'm going to fast travel to Le Cour des Miracles. I am going to run around and get this, and we're going to save the Marquis de Sade from the guillotine for some reason, even though he's a total douche. I don't know. Arno values some very strange individuals. I would also kind of probably not save his ass, but like I said, Arno has his own idea of value, I suppose. And he might also be looking at him going, well, I'm literally a murderer, so this guy can't be that bad. But also you have to save him for plot. Not literally. You can like just ignore this entire mission and not actually have any negative effects from it, but he is important later on in the plot. Get out of Le Cour des Miracles. Faster! Let's go around from the other direction so it tells me what the fuck the landmark is. Imagine if you could actually let him die. They would probably put something like that after the plot. But then it would cause, like, some kind of rift in the Animus, because that's not how the history works. That would probably cause a desynchronization. That would probably desync you because you fucked up history. Alright, so what's this landmark? Why isn't it giving me my landmark on the map? What is it? Over here somewhere. More newspapers! Telling me it's 1793. Journal de Paris. Yada yada. News of Lafayette. Marat is dead! So if Marat is dead, does that mean that I can, like... It's still not giving me this landmark, is it? That's annoying. That's probably just telling me where de Sade lives, but it's also incredibly irritating that they decided to give you that landmark on the map and then also not label it. Anyway. De Sade's Reprieve. This is going to be the last thing, because it's 20 past noon and I have work later. Save Le Marquis de Sade from the guillotine by stealing the judicial order for his trial. Okay. The newspaper Le Père Duchesne. Citizens, at long last, the sordid and depraved Marquis de Sade is soon to plop his head in a basket. He is charged with moderatism, but in reality, his crimes descend to far greater depths. Our congratulations to the Office of Prosecutor Fouquier-Tinville, I think, in the Grand Châtelet in anticipation of a successful persecution. The editor. Alright, so, first thing. I'm very glad Arno, like, just ran over the bed instead of, like, putting his hands on it, because then he would have to, like, burn those gloves, because, man. Up we get. Oh, that's That's much further away than I was expecting, isn't it? Yeah, 337 meters. Okay. We're not going to get there all on the rooftops. It's not going to happen. I can barge through some people instead. Realizing, of course, that this is, like, not the point of the game. It's also a really easy way to keep going, so... I just realized I have to change the settings of my bot, because my bot has been, not dropping links. So there's probably watchers that I have that don't even know about my Discord. Or my Twitter. Which is how I update things. Alright. So we're gonna do this mission. This is the Grand Châtelet, is it? Entered a restricted area. This is my shocked face. What is my opinion on a rumored medieval-era Assassin's Creed game? I'm not sure, honestly, because I feel like they kinda already did that with the original, which I realized that wasn't the point. And it was kind of the Crusades, but they did it in such a weird way. Like, you went from the Crusades to the Renaissance, and skipped over the medieval era, and it just... I don't know. I also don't know exactly what they would do with the historical figures, so, which are the main reason I got into Assassin's Creed. So... I'm not sure, really. Okay, so they don't know that I am here anymore, and the judicial order is nowhere around that I can find it from here. So I'm gonna start sneaking. And then I'm gonna corner myself, apparently. There we go, there's a door. Door!
Hey, no more whimpering. You're disturbing everybody else.
Nothing. Oh, and now I'm back out. Shit. Can I just... Snuck up on the guy. I like that. Climb, damn you. There we go. Alright. Find the judicial order. So it is basically nowhere near this entire south edge. That's what I'm getting from this. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but alright. My favorite assassin! That is also a really difficult one. Probably a tie between Connor and Arno for completely opposite reasons. Because I love Arno's personality and Connor's convictions. Arno has basically no convictions except that he doesn't want Elise to die. And Arno... Like, the thing about Arno is that he is so dispassionate about basically everything but Elise that he is able to learn, first of all, which is awesome. And that's not really something that Connor is able to do. Like, Arno kind of figures out I mean, I'm not gonna call it the meaning of life, but he figures out the whole point of the assassins. And Templar. I think my favorite Templar is Shay, because like I said, he is one of my favorites for much the same reason Arno is my favorite, or rather, I should say, the same reason Connor is my favorite, because neither one of them really is particularly logical or capable of learning, which is so dumb. But at the same time, like, they have such convictions, it makes them really compelling characters, even though they're doing, like, this stupid shit. Like, none of their actions really make sense, but they're such good characters. I just, like, I can fault them for it and still really enjoy them. I love Shay and Connor, and they're absolute utter dumbasses, as far as I am concerned. Like, not because they're stupid, but because they are so emotional that logic just completely evades them. It is totally wild. I love them. But again, they're dumbasses. My favorite kind of character is the super intelligent character that's... Well, no, that's not fair. I was gonna say my one favorite. I don't have one favorite. But my favorite kinds of characters are really intelligent. But the two favorite types are the ones that are just so done with things all the time that they're not super emotional about anything really, and they are able to be logical. That's probably my ultra favorite kind of character, but also I get really attached to the ones that are exactly the opposite, and they're so emotional that logic is just not their thing. And that's Shay and Connor. On totally different levels, that is Shay and also Connor. Because, you know, Shay started as an assassin, went, everything I've ever known is wrong, so I'm gonna go all the way to the Templars. Connor started as nothing, or rather, I shouldn't say that, he wasn't nothing, but he wasn't an assassin or a Templar. And then he just was so emotional about his family and everything that happened. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been, but he just was so caught up in all that he just went, yeah, no, I guess the assassin thing makes sense. I'm alright with that. Sure. And was just single-mindedly pursuing this flawed logic his entire story. It is totally wild. And it just makes for such a compelling story. Edward Haytham Shay. Yeah. I mean, I mostly like Haytham because of his interaction with other characters, basically. I like watching him interact with Connor, I like watching him interact with Shay, but, like, as his own character, I don't really find him that compelling. I find him totally boring when he's not interacting with one of the two fucking firecrackers that I mentioned, because Connor and Shay are both absolutely nuts. What I learned from Shay is he follows his own ideals because he went against the assassins for what they did, but because Connor killed the Templars, but he wasn't destroying the world, he didn't bother stopping Connor. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Because Shay's personal ideals ended up being not counter. Shay became a good Templar because he basically wanted to pursue his personal vendetta against a specific set of assassins. So once he did that, he just kind of didn't bother with Connor. Also, he was like 20... Sorry. He was like 20 years older than Connor, so it's entirely possible that by the time Connor came around, he was like, I need to retire. Everything hurts. I'm done. You know, but Connor was so... He was single-minded about what he was looking for, but in a different way, so that he just went, oh, yeah, I can kill literally every Templar in existence. I'm okay with that. Like, they are completely illogical. Both of them. I feel Shay would have destroyed Connor. You know, I would have to think about that a lot. I'm not sure that... I think if Shay was closer to Connor's age, he would have absolutely destroyed Connor. But the fact that he is older kind of makes me go, nah. Alright. I'm lost here. Oh my god, is it up there? It's fucking up there. It is a floor up from where I am directly over my head. That's why I got the vibrating controller thing. Okay. Are there stairs anywhere nearby? Or a window that I can go out so that I can come back in a floor up? Starting to lose my voice here. Let's see. Window! Right the fuck there. God. Okay. Alright, so... I can go in over there. But the thing is right here. Love to see a book explaining Shay's life after killing Charles Dorian. Right? Like, was he able to get away with that? Was he just commended by the Templar Order that he was already a part of because he took out... I don't remember if Charles Dorian was the master assassin, but he took out a prominent assassin anyway. Like... Was he commended and then retired? Like, what happened? What happened to you, Shay? And then a window over here. Why do I feel like I'm... Nope, stairs. Go up the stairs, Arno. And then kill some dudes. As you do. Is this locked, or can I just open it? I can just open it. Remember Charles saying the American colonial Templars are dead, and Shay said, then I will make a new one, a better one. That's right. I haven't played Rogue in a while. But that was right around when Connor would have taken out basically all of them. So, you know, yes. Because that was significantly later. That was 17... Oh god, Arno was born 1780... No, 1770 something, because he's like 22, 23 now, so he would have been born just about 1770, so that was like 1778? 76, was it? Okay. Either way. Alright, so that's apparently not where I need to be. Oh my god, is the floor above also an open window? It fucking is. Thank god. Make my life easier. Thank you. Cool. Maybe. Oh my god, where am I going, though? No, I was just up here. Fuck. I have to go that way. Because there's the stairs. Shit. I hate trying to find my way into the correct part of buildings. It's a pain in the ass. Because it's right there, but that window is closed. boy. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I probably have to come in from the other side, which means I have to go through all of these guards, which is gonna suck. Fuck you. Wonder what happened to Gist. I want to say he was a historical character, so you might actually be able to answer some of that. You won't be able to answer, like, from the perspective of Assassin's Creed, but you might get an idea. I can't go through there. Shit. Ah, God. Alright. I'm like, they can't get me from here. They can still fucking shoot me, though. Dumbass. Alright, so... I know where the order is, but I can't figure out how the fuck to get to it. Is that an open window? Let's check out the open window over there. Arno, please. Fine. We can climb up to here and you can sidle over. That's 2 open windows. Have I been in here already? I've been in here already. I am so annoyed. Why can't I find it? That dude with the glasses and hat, similar to Latouche, but the guy was black. Similar to Latouche? You mean Achilles? Because I don't think Achilles Davenport really had much in common with Latouche, and I also don't think he had glasses, now that I say that. I'm not sure who you mean. He was a Templar. Gotcha. That's... I'm not coming up with anybody, actually. I believe you, but I can't bring anyone to mind. Certainly not a name. Ouch. Is there a door over here? No, not really. I have to be, like, directly below where I'm standing to get this stupid executive order, and I can't figure out how the fuck to get to it. Because I think I've done all of the windows on this side. First mission of Sequence 6. I do not remember the game quite that well. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. It's right there. It's right there. What?
That's odd. Now you've broken the law. So slow. What?
I am losing my fucking mind. This was a bad idea. Shit. This is driving me crazy. I can't figure out how to get to that fucking judicial order. It is in this building, it is up a floor, and I can't fucking figure out how to find it. It is almost directly over my head. I am losing my goddamn mind. Wait, this is not a hall I've been in, is it? Yes, it is. Fuck. Oh my god, did I find the actual staircase after all fucking that? Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I found it. We're good. It's fine. Ugh. Now where's the thing?
Something's not right.
Because it's on this floor.
What was that? What stupidity? Oh, lovely. Another caper in. Keep an eye on this one. Take it back!
Fuck you. And you. And you. Let's go. Cool. Alright. There it is. Found it. Oh my god, after all that. Fucking found it. Order of execution. Escape the area. I'm gonna just jump out a window and go. There was a window over here, right? Right. Open window. Let's go.
Troublemaker, are you?
I have escaped the area. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Johnny Hill, my man, my dude. If you're not back yet, you're gonna be potentially less pleased about this. So, I finally did the thing. Ugh. Alright. So, we are doing a little better than we were. Next time, Friday. Friday is my next stream. Friday, 10 a.m., as usual. I have one more thing to do for the cafe. I have a bunch of chests to get in between streams, but that is okay. Artifacts, ditto. Cockades, ditto. I don't care as much about all that. Renovations, I have one more social club to find, so I'm going to try to do that on stream so that I can do the social club missions on stream. But, as for Paris stories and all that nonsense, the Café Théâtre, I have one more mission. I have a bunch of Nostradamus enigmas that I'm going to do on stream. I have murder mysteries that I'm going to do on stream. And you know what? It's October and we're finally getting to the spooky stuff. Finally. So, I think what I'm going to do on Friday I might do just a murder mystery stream without doing an awful lot of plot. I'll do like a special, and I will be doing other side quests, but I'm going to focus mainly on the murder mysteries because I know where most of them are. Paris stories, social club missions, all of that nonsense will come along with it. But in the meantime, Johnny Hill, I apologize if you're not back, but I really have to get going here. So, if you want to hang out in between streams, chat about things that are or are not related to what I'm streaming, doesn't matter. I have a Discord. Come join my server. We have fun. Jack Weeks. Oh, okay. All right. See, that makes sense now. So I was just finishing up. It took me a while to find that staircase. So I just linked my Discord server. If you just want to follow somewhere where I am updating my stream stuff and also periodically posting about other video games that I'm not streaming, you can check out my Twitter. Other than that, if you like what I do, if you want to potentially make it a little bit better and a little bit nicer so that I can do, like, sound effects and stuff in between streams and stuff like that, I am not going to be on camera, but otherwise I might be able to do more interesting things, like have a BRB screen if I have to run to the bathroom instead of just, like, dropping a BRB in chat like I do all the time. I also have a Ko-fi account. If you have it to spare, if you can throw me a few bucks, buy me a coffee on Ko-fi, and it will go towards me finally getting a capture card sometime soon. Let's see. Is anybody I know streaming? Doesn't look like it. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid here. Nope. Let's see. We got some folks playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And let's see. I hope you are able to play Rogue again, because I really enjoy that one. I can't currently stream it because I'm streaming from my PS4, unless I get that capture card. But capture cards are expensive, so thus the Ko-fi account. But I have Rogue for my Xbox 360, so we are going to raid Rita Gamer 2. She is playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Let's go say hi. I am going to go get ready for work. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and I will see you guys on Friday, I hope. Have a good one.